All right, we are live. How's everyone doing this fine Wednesday evening? Hope everyone's had a great day so far. Welcome in Myth and Based. Guys, the day has been good. Another night of pretty rough sleep for me. I don't know what's going on, but my body's not wanting to sleep. But we are here nonetheless. Threw together a wheel just of basic mons. Welcome in Emmy as well. We'll follow the wheel unless it's like at the point of being a throw pick. Like if we do land an attacker and we have 4 attackers already, we'll pivot as needed. But yeah, that's kind of what we're going with. Oh, my nose itches right as we're starting. But yeah, nothing too crazy, just a handful from each class except for speedsters and all-rounders, because now we aren't gonna play them. I do need to get some on my roster that I'm comfortable playing with, but I just don't really have them yet. But we'll go ahead and spin to start things off. See who we get for this first game. And again, keep in mind, these are subject to change if I'm picking last and it would be a throw pick. Things like that, because it is still ranked and I don't want to sell the game. You dropped a lot of points. Unfortunate. I don't know what it is, but apparently today's been a rough day. I don't know what's... my nose itches like right on the inside too, right there. Okay, that got it. But yeah, I've heard today's been a rough day. I don't know if people are coming back. I don't know. Starting off with no ban phase, which is interesting. Does Moonlight increase? I don't think it does, but again, I'm not certain. With special attack, I thought Moonlight is flat. Unlike Blissey's, which does scale. I kind of wish I was laning with Sylveon since they're a little bit bulkier than Gardevoir. But here we are. Starting off with 3 attackers. And watch, we're going to be against like a Mimikyu and a Gengar. Nope. 2 attack. So, similar-esque team comp. You played a casual game. Got paid. Nice. In a casual game? Like, what did you do to deserve that? Yeah, if it was ranked... And I feel like that's kind of why they don't have ranked 4 stacks. For that exact reason, because one person would kind of get hung out to dry. But welcome in, Jorge. Welcome in. Hope you've had a great Wednesday so far. We are not stacking. So we just dip back. We just dip back. We don't have the damage. We don't have the healing. What is with Ralts and not knowing how to just pause and get farm? Like, it's okay to wait a little bit when you're a 3-stage attacker. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and stack. First real game. Oh yeah, they were just like, nah, you will not know peace. For whatever reason, Ralts, come here, get that. Nope, we don't need to run in. We don't have the juice to get them off their goal. I say as they kill Squirtle. I mean, we had to walk our Ralts to get the farm that's on the map to get evolved. So that's never a great thing. You've got to, like, hold their hand and walk them to the farm when they're a 3-stage attacker. Good, get Zapdos. Welcome in, Sorachan. Welcome in. Yeah. We also have completely abandoned our top lane. I'm here for it. It seems to be the rotate to 5 stack. I'm seeing that a lot. Like, even if they get a little bit of stacks up top, you just rotate and force. And we rotate up, no. And get the next Reggie and Snowball. We rotate, like, I'm not going to rotate alone. Even if it's the right thing to do, rotating alone as Clefable is not the answer. Had a great game in Mamoswine. Solid choice. I think he's one that just got infinitely better with the Vanguard Bracer. Like Crustle. Again, we've been having some fun games with Crustle. Just, how about if you... Does gravity stop... whatchamacallit? Surf. If it does, that is really good. It would be a surprise to me because I don't remember if it does or not. You said yesterday you wouldn't play ranked because you could be... Hey, nice. Did they insta-lock Espeon? Because that's what they kept doing to us. So Gardevoir, quick little snippet of advice. Fire your ult, sure. But don't stand in the Delphox ult. Just letting them get damage on you. Quick snippet of unwarranted advice, I know. But like, just in general, don't, if you're an attack, really anyone, but if you're a frail attacker, don't just stand in a Delphox ult. And like, they had ample opportunity too. Like, sometimes I get it, like, especially with like Gardevoirs, like, you get stuck. They just stayed there. Like, we bought them the window with healing. And they were just like, nah, I'll be fine. And if you don't run from Fire Spin, again, I get it. It's not like it chases you. So, like, there's more room for, like, forgiveness there. Delphox ult, though, just sits stationary. Oh, good eject button. Welcome in, SN. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm dying there. I mean, I was trying. Oh, that cup was way more full than I thought, and I spilled some down my shirt. Exactly, a basic AoE, like, Blissey? Maybe. Umbreon Wishes, like, if it was targeted heals, maybe. But if Chansey could out heal that, that would be absurd. Because imagine that just spread through the whole team. I'm gonna roll back this way. Gravity Plus is not a huge get, but just give us that little extra bulk, and I think it gives us extra healing as well, just from being a higher level. Ow, that was a lot of damage. But they are all dropping ults, which I like for us. They almost all dropped ults. And our crew is still able to clean up, so we will take that. We'll grab a little bit of farm in the meantime. I'm not planning on last hitting this. If our Zapdos or someone wants to come last hit this. Perfect. I just wanted some experience from it just to throw us in range. Is it? I don't know enough about Clefable, I'm gonna be honest, to just know the exact buffs. It looks like it. Bruh, they do not like me. They're doing nothing about our Gardevoir sitting back here, but they will sure enough delete my health bar. Again, Gardevoir, I don't get how they're playing. Nope, Sylveon, back this way. Come on. We got it. We can't just let him have it. Good get. Okay. Good get by our Mamoswine there. That could have gotten rocky very quickly. Oh, you're not asking tell. Or you're asking not telling. You're outside with your Growlithe plushie today. Nice. Yeah, I struggled that game, but let's see. Yeah, there was not a lot of damage to be healing. I'm gonna be honest. That being said, we had no all-rounders, so makes sense. Do we get bonus points for having to hold our attackers' hands and walk them to what they should be doing? I feel like we should. Also, poor Blastoise. I mean, he played Blastoise in rank, so I don't feel too bad for him, but like, he literally just had the top of every stat. It's open to change. I think I ran Resonant Guard, Slick Spoon, and Rescue Hood. Clefable set is very iffy for me, I'm gonna be honest. So it's probably not a good set. Very much has room for improvement, to say the least. There we go. Get a Delphox game for Myth. Just do a little bit of extra damage. Again, I'm sure it makes 0 sense. I'm gonna be completely honest. Clefable, I think I've just gone for every other healer over them, so I've just kind of neglected their set. I like the Dragapult ban. A Mew ban is in... Oh, I've got the hiccups. Play special attacks, back energy, and it's one of the bracers. I don't know their name either, if I'm being completely honest. I know it's the Excel Bracer and the Drive Lens. Which is which? I have no idea. But I know exactly what you mean. Okay. I have a legendary bird on both teams. I have a Gengar, which will be annoying. They have a lot of damage, but 0 bulk or like support. So if one of them goes defender here, and we have a defender and a supporter. Nope. Okay. I think it will be okay. Because Lucario and Serena can both kind of be somewhat frontline. And they have 0 bulk. So hopefully we're okay on that front. Welcome in, Marcel. Welcome in. Hope you've had a great Wednesday so far. Okay, I think items are pretty solid across the board. It is going well. Got a win in early, really solid team. Been a pretty productive Wednesday, so can't complain there. Air quality here has been rough, so that's not fun. Just with pollen and everything, but here we are. Welcome in, Full Counter. Welcome in as well. I do have Mewtwo Y on the wheel. And I just throw my basic special attacker build on it, yeah. So I'm sure there are much better for him out there. I just run the very basic 6 green, 6 black. Boost special attack, boost cooldown reduction, things like that. I probably should revamp a lot of my sets because I have upgraded and unlocked a lot of I'm surprised they got a stack, and I'm gonna be honest, against a Moltres and a Scyther. Does Moltres just not have early game damage, or is our Bond Suite just next level? Yo, Haunter. Eject buttoning after me is wild work. Oh, I hate Gengar with everything in me, man. It's just such a brain-dead character. I know, oh, you've got to time it, you got to do that. No, you don't. You throw Sludge Bomb or something their direction and just spam the right trigger. And you can one-shot pretty much anyone. And then, once you're a high enough level, you just ult away. If you do get caught. You reach 944 though, congrats. I'm gonna be honest, I'm rotating out of there. It may be someone else, but it certainly isn't me that's going to try and 1v2. Dip on over here. I'll get the Scyther, hopefully. Or Scizor. Okay, there we go. Got the evolve. Now we just need to get Fire Spin. Or there we go. This is the the second game. First game we rocked out with Clefable. Now we're getting in some Delphox. Don't really know where to aim to hit a Moltres because they're flying. Like, I was like, I don't really know, like... The hitbox is a little weird. Also, I just have not really played against Moltres, so... 7 red and... Interesting. Not what I would expect. Again, I'm just gonna try and get my ult here. The more we can use that, the better. I know I'm not really pushing with the team, but if we're given free farm, I feel like we get the free farm. Now, however, I will come and help, even though they're kind of cleaning up now. Screw that goal. And now we dip back. I was about to say, like, because even when I try and make a conscious effort to reach level 13, I am always like 12 and a half come Groudon. Welcome in, gamer. Welcome in. Red attack speed. Okay. Did we just get solo ulted? Okay. Ceruledge, I don't know what I did to you, my guy. But... I mean, I think I was a free kill either way. I don't think he needed to ult, is more my confusion. Of, like, he could have still had ult and gotten the kill if he just lands a couple of attacks. What did I do to you guys? Scizor, what is y'all's beef? What did I do? Like, I'm not even playing out of my mind either. Like, again, and these should be pretty free kills either way for them. So, like, there's literally no reason to be doing all that. Yeah, the guy doing nothing for his team. Not our Zapdos, who I think is absolutely eating, or our Serena, who's 10 and 5. Don't worry about her. This 3 and 5 Delphox, nah. burn your ults immediately in a one-on-one, you would win anyway. Yeah, like, I get it's a free kill. Like, I get that. And not debating. But, like, I'm saying it's a free kill either way without them ulting me in a one-on-one. Close range against Ceruledge or Scizor. Fair. And as Ceruledge and Scizor, I guess they're annoyed just because they're the prime target for CC. There goes Scizor. There's a Moltres ult 30 seconds. Sounds about right. We don't have the juice to wipe it now, but we can, like, kind of pick them apart as they trickle in, then get it. Because we have them kind of staggered now. Go. Why are we trying to surrender? I don't really know. I mean, maybe. I'm no expert, but, like, maybe if Scizor and Ceruledge would, like, save their ults for our team instead of just me. Well, we still get one shot by a Gengar. Why did they? I think, one, they are probably all solo queue. So they never got coordinated, and we won the early push of them getting strung out. So, like, two of them would respawn. They'd run in case we were ripping, because they pretty much had to. Because if they didn't, we could rip. And then it was just a never-ending cycle of two of them would show up, we'd kill them. Two of them would show up, we'd kill them. Things like that. All his damage is just against us. Just with solo ults against us. Good job, Ceruledge. Again, I don't really know why he had specific beef with us. But, like, go for it. Waste your ult. Pad those stats, getting some kills, I guess. Alright, back to our bread and butter. Again, I know Delphox is annoying. I get it. I get it. Like, I understand why. But the back-to-back lives of just, like, their all-rounders saying, nah. This guy's doing nothing, but firing off fire spins, we can't let him know peace. Welcome in, Davin. Welcome in. Yeah. I mean, especially when we had a Zapdos. And all our damage output, just holding them still is a lot for a high damage team like we had. What's happened? We got 2 wins so far. Personally offended enemy Sarah Ledges and Scizors enough that they feel the need to ult us in a one-on-one at close range for a kill they would get either way. But also requeuing has got over a minute. I don't want to get too... Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I can't say I've watched it. Yeah, I don't get that Sarah Ledge, really. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really get their whole... Okay, Pichu Kid was someone from last game. Well, Pichu Kid just banned Lapras, so love that. So, like, I feel like we just go whoever we want now. Oh, bummer. I mean, my first thought is, like, run a Zapdos. Like, that's kind of my first thought. It's not banned. Welcome in, welcome in. So, I kind of want it on our side and not their side. Am I the best Zapdos? Absolutely not. But we have a couple people... Do I have Bracer on? I do not. That is a good swap from Wise Glasses. Okay, so our Mega Lucario is now their Eldegoss. Okay. It's an interesting distribution. Either our Azumarill or Latios. Nope. Not that. I was gonna say should jungle. I mean, we could. But I'm a like it could. But I'm a terrible jungle with zero mobility. It's kind of was like, okay, Azumarill and Latios I think would be better suited. Just be here and stream Sunday and we'll get you in. Oh yeah, Zapdos has zero mobility. Absolutely zero mobility, but we have a lot of damage on our team. I have a whole lot of damage. Okay, I don't hate that Latios. That Latios went jungle. I don't know how you scored there. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know how you scored with all that. Just... I mean, if you've been playing a MOBA a while, you already have a huge leg up on a lot of people that play Unite because you have an understanding of, like, MOBA gameplay. But welcome in, Hoop. Welcome in. Hope you've had a great day so far. Okay, we are stacking. Why are we hanging out here? I'm here for it, but I just don't know why. That's gonna hurt. Oh, get on our goal. Whew. Sorry, Azumarill, I desperately needed the berries, and I still might die for it. Discharge is absurd. It is an absurd move. Oh boy. Good wall by the mime. I got very greedy. You pop an XP, it doesn't work. Oh, okay. Like in terms of X. Yeah, I just run eject because it's, I feel like, more useful to like actually escape. Situationally, sure, X speed really good. And can like help you run. Yo, Eldegoss, what is your beef? Bot lane is very much struggling. Like, I by no means am playing out of my mind. Good, get Azumarill. Good overcap there. We rotate up. Kind of fire that their way. Let Latios drop as much as I would like another stack, and they've got 40, we've got 29. And what we can do... well, I was trying to get my Insta-Scourge, get another stack in, but... got deleted in doing so. Yeah, Talonflame, Mimic you. Again, I feel like eject button just has more use in actually escaping. Again, not an attacker main, so could very well be wrong. But that's just kind of the vibes I get. Because X speed is a lot more situational, while eject just is consistently... Oh, let me walk into a wall a little bit. don't get greedy here and go for a huge counter push, because then we just all die. I mean, we're going for it. Draco, yeah. And thankfully, it's only getting stronger. Thankfully, because it's on our side. Not thankfully in general. Because in general, it's awful right now. And is absurdly overtuned with the late game damage it puts out. And is not fun to be against. Yep, we overextended there. That's on me, because I went with them. We overextended. And now we're going to be exactly what we did to the last team, where we just trickle in one at a time. We're going to have to do that in reverse now. Oh, not even remotely where I wanted to throw that zap cannon. Or thunderbolt. Let me out! Tried to eject button multiple times and just... the constant stuns from Surf and Mime is obnoxious. I mean, that... Oh, I was just out of range. Yeah, we fumbled that hard. We just played... I mean... Nope, they dropped. We have to do big counter drops here. So Latios go score. Latios has got to score here for us to have any shot. I don't know why Crustle went to their back goal. I don't know. No way. We didn't have enough of a lead. I only got 2 stacks in. I didn't play well. That being said, we can fully blame our teammate for banning Lapras when we showed we wanted to play Lapras. So, you know, in a twisted way, I'm kind of glad we lost that. If you're going to ban what your teammates show they're going to play. I think it's kind of deserved on y'all's part. So, like, rest of the team, I'm sorry. Our Azumarill who banned Lapras, you get what you deserve. Oh, absolutely. So, like, it is not a normal ban to do. Very much saw, oh, we have a teammate gonna play Lapras, let's ban it. So again, you get what you deserve for acting like that. So I don't really feel bad about underperforming. I feel bad for the rest of the team because they kind of got caught in the crossfire of that guy. I don't know. Taking out his frustrations from the day on his teammates. I don't know. And yeah, of all the broken Mons currently, we're gonna ban Lapras. To each their own. To each their own. I do want to check if... I was trying to before it immediately found a game last time. I wanted to check if they... I think they're eliminating a lot of players who botted up the individual Pokemon rankings. I think they're cleaning up the lists a little bit. Because we have been absolutely flying 1,000,000 hours in Unite. And the irony with that is we stream other games. We haven't seen you in any of the Fire Red streams. See ya, Davin. See ya. Greninja. Yeah, Greninja is just solid right now. Every Monday and Friday we're streaming Fire Red. I know it is the majority Unite still, so you're right in that regard. Also they have 3 attackers. Love that for their Ho-Oh. But yep, Mondays and Fridays are our Fire Red days. Oh, that is a lot of snipe damage. This is gonna be tricky, to say the least. Snipe also kind of deletes a lot of our team. Like, that's gonna make life difficult for Garchomp and Zapdos. And us. Because, like, we will have to be able to close the gap. So it comes down to Inteleon. Like, counter-sniping them. And Meowth getting to their attackers. So it'll be a little dicey. That being said, once we start getting out... Oh, we don't have a ton of CC either, which I don't love. So yeah, our team is just pure damage. Which isn't necessarily bad. But, like, we have no CC or anything to shut down Charizard X. Don't have a ton of, like, dive to get to their attackers. But the problem is, like, our top lane is also so late game, so they're getting kind of rolled as well. And our Zapdos is not contributing on farm, so we're now over leveled. You get all the experience you can, bud. Our Sobble is still base stage. Meowth's diving in. when his lane's dead. I know they're rotating there. Like, I saw an open goal and we were holding 19. We aren't stacking, so it doesn't help us there, but figured it was the more safe bet. Okay, so they all rotated up. They did not all rotate up. I just saw a lot of circles and assumed. There we go. We get Ice Beam. So we can start doing a little bit more damage, which I don't hate. And we catch him out. There we go. There we go. Meowth. Oh, okay, okay. I really wish I had my ult here just to get their back line. Speaking of ults, there's, yeah. They're all ulting. We don't have our ults. So, not really a huge shock. They won that exchange. Just pure damage output. Our Meowth is trying his best. I will give him credit where credit's due. Our Inteleon and Zapdos, I think, are feeling the brunt of it. I mean, Garchomp just got evolved too, so why are we running in there? Just regroup. They're over leveled. We're only giving them experience. Stop running in. We're only giving them experience, team. Like, I know we're all ulting and we're all excited, but like, Inteleon, please run. Run. Get out of there. We are under leveled and they are on goal. You're not gonna win. Okay, Zard is lining... Yep, I was about to say, Zard is lining up an ult. And I'm gonna just keep ulting right into him every time he ults. Like, I wish I could use it for their attackers. But just shutting him down, I think, is one of the main things keeping our attackers alive. I say as Inteleon dies. Welcome in, Fiddler. Welcome in. It's going well. Just absurd. Yeah. We have not gotten a counter for their just sheer damage yet. Like, we're putting together decent fights, but when they group up, we just don't have an answer. True, we could bring our Meowth with us to help them dive. I don't know why our Garchomp is up there. Why are we in the middle? We have 50 seconds till there's anything there that we need to be concerned about. Meowth, I'm gonna be honest. I think he just died there. I don't really know. Again, I don't really know why we're picking fights in the middle. Okay, and just let him go. Let him go and get levels. Because that's where they're going to beat us, I think. Yeah, they're almost all level 13 except for their defender. And our 2 attackers are our ones not level 13. So the 2 that need it the most. Not a good ult by me. Not a good ult by me. I'm not feeling the love from our damage dealers, man. I feel like us, like my ult could have been better. Absolutely. But we kept their Charizard and a lot of their attackers at a quarter health. Inteleon fires 1 liquidation through there. Zapdos drops 1 Thunderbolt in there. Like, I'm not feeling any... There we go. Again, Zapdos, I wish you didn't wait till the last 40 seconds to start doing this. Where was that all game? That's what we've needed. I was like, oh, we're not feeling love from our attackers. Our Zapdos was like, bet. And suddenly he's gonna do damage. Not enough points. Good counter score by our Zapdos, but too little, too late. We needed that damage output all game, and it just wasn't there. And I'm sure it's Zapdos. He's gonna have 100,000 damage. He's gonna be like, "What are you talking about? He was doing damage." So it wasn't Zapdos. Again, low damage game across the board, first off. But yeah. And I know it was not a favorable matchup. So like, I get that. But it absolutely makes sense of like, yeah, we needed some more damage. And that is exactly why we weren't winning those fights. I mean, playing Garchomp in ranked is already a ballsy play. Because it is just hard countered by any ranged special attacker. So it's already a ballsy play picking it. And then it's into 3 absolute snipers. Hey, welcome in, Alex. Welcome in. Alright, we're playing Latias, which I don't hate. Well, good thing they banned Latios and not Latias. leading off with a Blissey, which I don't hate. I don't hate how the rest... Ooh. Okay, well, they're just leading with 3 attackers. Okay. I have a Blissey, go Dragon Breath. Okay. I am kind of on that same... We'll see what they pick. We do need bulk. We don't have any all-rounders. So let's go cross... Let's go Crustle. And maybe we can catch their Sylveon and Zapdos out. Okay, come on. Nope, not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go bot lane. One of you guys realized, hey, we have a supporter and a defender. Maybe those two shouldn't be on lane together. I know. Also, we're asking for a lot in asking Unite players to read when it's well known that most of us can't. So, no shade to our Blissey. Would love to lane with a Blissey. But we're a defender and we have only frail other mons, so it's probably for the best that we don't. Again, we would both pad our stats amazingly. Blissey just dropping soft-boiled into us. We could rack up some numbers, but we would not help the team any. So hopefully, in reality, hopefully Greninja goes top lane. Come on, Talonflame. Okay, thank you, Mewtwo, for realizing. I'm gonna say, ideally, like, Greninja goes top lane with Blissey. You need some energy? Okay, so get some. I need someone to stay alive on my lane. Need some energy, thanks. What am I supposed to do? You dove in against a Zapdos and died. Would having 2 energy have helped you there? No? There you go, dive right back into the discharge. You got it this time. Go ahead and tell me how that one's my fault too. When again, yep, I'm done diving. Check it out, yes! I died trying to save your dumb self, Talonflame. Already you're a lane Talonflame, so already you're not... And he doesn't just take farm from the jungle, he takes a boost. Love that for him. I wouldn't say it's necessarily IQ, it's just no self-awareness of like, hey, they have a Zapdos who has very broken early moves. Let me not just jump right in against him 3 lives in a row because he fires that one move off and it kills me. So let me not jump right back in life after life because he does have this one move still that one-shots me. Good get Greninja. Thankfully, our other players are cooking. I'm struggling. And I need to get some stacks up. Oh, he already has ult. Oh, I was too late. But we'll get stack. Unfortunately, our Blissey is running Safeguard. And I know it can be good. But personally, I'm of the school of thought of big heal number good. I was trying to X scissor forward. I mean, thankfully we've caught up to get 3 stacks. So we've been able to kinda get some. I know it's not ideal when both of their front goals are gone and we're only 3 up, double stacking. But at least we got some. We are making the best of the cards that we were dealt. I don't really know where we're rotating, but like... Sure. I missed that one. This Zap has got to be running Energy Amp. And we dip, and we dip, and we dip. So we got pretty stun locked there, which I don't hate. We were drawing all the stuns into us. But we have a Safeguard Blissey. So, like, it still worked out for us because we were drawing all the attacks like we want to. But, like, just a little bit selfishly, like, we've got someone whose sole job is to prevent this CC from happening. Yeah, we still got stun locked there. We just kind of regroup. Just kind of regroup and go top lane. Greninja is cooking. Greninja, absolutely cooking. I feel like Meowth is here. Nope. Okay. I have no idea where he went, I'm gonna be completely honest. Mewtwo is in danger. Now Blissey's in danger. Love to get another stack up, but I feel like there's zero realm that happens. Only ulting for survival. Because I do think we can kind of snowball some stuff here. Oh, I did not know potion stopped your teleport progress. I guess it makes sense, but... There we go. Good get Greninja. Smart rip. Now, I'm the last person that enjoys saying this, but man, did our Greninja cook. Our Greninja ooh, this game is not over yet. This game is very far from over. Indeed. Let's just build that preemptively, buy more time. Thank you, team. Now, I think we can say the game is over. Greninja, thank you. Again, rare words that I say, but Greninja, no notes. Cooked beyond belief. Talonflame, take notes. Yeah, I don't know who you were doing damage. You have 70k damage taken as Talonflame? What are you doing? I mean, I know what you're doing. You're just running in life after life. Hence why the scoreboard should show deaths. Scoreboard should absolutely show your number of deaths. He was doing something and complaining about not getting help when he just kept charging right in. We're gonna try and run a Latias game because yes, okay, I did requeue. I was about to say trying to run a Latias game because we were going to run it that game. And then it just made 0 sense with the team comp. Kind of burnt a lot of time, so we're just gonna ban Venusaur. A Slowbro ban is interesting. Okay, but let me scroll back and see what I think it was Myth was saying about Dragon Cheer. Or it was SN, Dragon Breath, Cheer, and do not auto attack when you cheer, but that was with a Blissey. Well, on the bright side, we have another Blissey. trying to play something other than defender. But he's obviously... What do they have? Let's do one of these, I guess. Mix it up at least. And maybe we can catch Latios or someone. Cheer boost your next... Okay, so you want to cheer boost and then let them use the boost on one of their moves, essentially, is the best way to do it. So, if I'm understanding correctly, ideal situation, you cheer boost a Venusaur. Next instance of damage they do is a Solar Beam. Okay, so it's separate instances. But it's only for that next instance of damage. So you want to use it with Dragon Breath, not just a base attack. I mean, I kind of like the team setup. Dragon Cheer, I think, boosts both attacks, or like just boosts your damage or something like that. Also, their team really just said attack, damage, go burr. If we can survive more than 2 seconds, I think we'll be fine, because they have 0 bulk. But it's that whole surviving 2 seconds thing that'll be a little bit tricky. Because, yeah, they are just pure damage. And not even no, like, CC either. Like, they're just pure damage. So, hopefully, our Blissey is not running Safeguard because they have no CC. And already leaps and bounds better, this Ralts is actually coming back to get farmed. That being said, not to put pressure on them, but like one Gardevoir ult wipes their whole team. A singular Gardevoir ult can near one-shot their entire team if they're all grouped up. There we go. There we go, Dragapult. Nice 3-piece. Yep, you get the berries. I have a little bit more bulk, so my... Grab that. Okay, their jungle's here. Jungle Inteleon. Good to know. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Going Inteleon. Did I die for it? Absolutely. Would I do it again? Absolutely. I had to show that Inteleon who was boss. I do need to get some stacks going. Our jungle is rotating, which is nice. I think they're rotating. Let me just... Okay. Okay, this Inteleon is a problem. Is kind of what I'm noticing. Again, like, our top lane is getting some stacks up. I'm padding my heal stat, because Inteleon will wipe half their health. Stop attacking. Okay. Okay, good. They are soft-boiled as well. If we have any chance of standing up against their sheer damage, it's having both of us healing. And we can get some stacks going. Downside is we can only at max get a third stack in. Not a ton of potential for overcaps. Well, I don't like that whole talk about a singular Gardevoir ult can, like, one-shot them. They immediately proceeded to ult nobody. So that was less than ideal. Not gonna lie. Oh, Lucario, where are you? Again. Yeah. Their damage is damaging. See, that there would have been a prime example for an ult. Like 3 or 4 of them on goal. Stationary. Okay, Lucario is trying to overcap here. Selfishly, I'm going to drop that on myself. Again, I do really need more stacks to do more with this wish. It's doing well, but, like, need it to be doing better. Yeah, Blissey, sorry. Redemption Gardevoir, you got him this time. Well, Gardevoir, come on, man. I know my ult wasn't good either. My ult was terrible. But you missed them all. Again! I mean, I know it's on me for saying, like, I jinxed it. I said, oh, one good Gardevoir ult wipes their whole team. And, like, the Unite gods were like, oh, you said you wanted a singular good Gardevoir ult? Guess what? Best we have to offer is 0. So I'm just trying to get my ult back. You have level 12, we have both plus moves. I'm gonna preemptively throw that Dragapult. Because Dragapult's kind of our carry right now. So, like, my thinking is if we can just between me and Blissey, we can just enable Dragapult. We might have a chance. Quite get the surrender, but like we'll take it. I mean, sure. Not what I wanted to do. I don't know what that does. Yeah. Chansey, we were doing 0 damage, but or Blissey. Also, I'll heal to Blissey. I know it's by 700 points, but, like, we'll take that. We'll absolutely take that. Yeah. We did 0 damage, but, man, were we tanking and healing. Maybe this game we'll play Latios, but I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. We will keep things rolling, so I will be right back. Try to get your first stack from the very first. Yeah, that was an idea I had today, actually, Hoop, before I go to the bathroom. Quick tangent. One of the, like, training days, just focus on, like, being better at stacking, because it is really useful on a lot, and I'm just not good at getting stacks early. But I will be right back. Alright, we are back and ready to roll. And maybe we can actually play Latios this time. If we don't get Latios this game, we're just gonna call it a loss and keep spinning. Because, I don't know, seemingly not in the cards for us to play them this match. Or tonight, not this match. Despite everything, knock on wood, we're doing a pretty solid climb. So we'll take that, gone from 700 to 750. I say before immediately plummeting the rest of stream. But yeah. Also, I'm still a little confused by the last game's surrender. Like, I get they were kind of getting steamrolled. Like, with damage. But, like, the game was far from over. Okay. We're an early pick. So if our team doesn't pick around us, it's on them. We will say as Copium. Okay, we have a Mamo, we have an attacker, and we have an all-rounder. Good start. Both of them want to play Cinderace. And neither is locking it in. I was about to say, one of them just lock it in and you get it. Latios. And then we'll throw in top lane since our Mamo is going bot lane. And we are stacking. Need to keep that in mind, so I've got to get my stacks. Got to get my stacks early. Okay. I was about to say Clefable is an interesting choice when there's not really any bulk on the team to drop heals into. But I feel like Psyduck might actually be a problem with Bubble Beam. That being said, Mimikyu should be perfect for all their attackers. But wound up same team comps. Except we have an all-rounder instead of a speedster, but I kind of throw Mimikyu in that same boat. And they're jungling, so I guess it kind of offsets. Yes. Who it does. Only reason I'm not going to test that now is I'm not fully comfortable and understand Dragon Breath. It would be very good with our Venusaur and Ninetales and give a lot of synergy there. And that is one thing I kind of want to try out one of these Sundays, is like run a full special attacking team. Run like Gengar jungle, 2 ranged special attackers, and then like a special attacking all-rounder. And then run Dragon Breath just to feed everyone, essentially. But I also don't fully understand it. So I don't want to, like, mess up and be like, well, now I'm stuck with it. Well, we got a stack up, and Bulbasaur dipped. Not my best start, but we did get a stack, and they did not. Empoleon, Sylveon top, Gengar mid. Hear me out. Swap the Sylveon for a Blastoise to, on top of getting the boost, stun lock him. Oh. I don't know if you posted a link. Sorry about that. 80%. Oh, it saw special defense with the period as a link. Yeah, sorry about that. I was like, I didn't see a link. Fine. I do want final hits, so I get my energy charge, but I don't because I want to be able to just drop 1 point. Not a great challenge. Gotta scoop up that. I mean, Mimikyu is just going to work. Oh, I didn't want to scoop up points. And suddenly we're at 20. Like, I wanted to score a lot of little increments. I mean, at this point, what, just... that ship has sailed of dropping small stacks. Okay, well, they're all here. Get got. I don't really quite know how we pulled that off, but like, we'll take it. And we immediately got stunned out of ult. Drop 1, there's 5 stacks. It's a lot of ult happening. I think I'm going down. Only reason I kind of stayed was I'm going to charge up the energy for Dragon Pulse by getting the multi-hits. Because we have 5 stacks there. I'm struggling, I will say that flat out. I am struggling. I'm way too low Eon energy. I'm way too low on my bracer. got stacks in, we'll say that. But I'm way too low on everything else for where we are in the match. Stack in. Since we're here, not gonna not do that. Yeah, their damage just kind of won out. And again, I'm way underperforming on everything right now, so that's on me. Well, let's not surrender. At this point, I feel like we keep their front goal. So it's always there to apply pressure with a huge double point overcap. Maybe I would be thinking differently. Come on, Ninetales, don't do it. Okay, still got the final hit. I could see that being very useful. Just for a little bit of survival. Okay, lag. Go Venusaur. Get him. Or there's no one to get. I think I hit the wrong guy. I was aiming for their Talonflame. That's the game we're gonna play. There we go, Mimikyu. Let me steal the last hits on both of those. So it looks like I'm doing something. Oh, but yes, I drastically underperformed that game. Very drastically underperformed. Did okay with getting the stacks up. But everything else... Thankful we had a good team. And that was still closer. Yeah. That being said, my performance was terrible. I know that. Y'all know that. Everyone knows that. But Mamoswine Also, we had 40k healing. I don't really know from what. But, like, we'll take it. But, yeah. Mamoswine struggled just as much as we did, I think. And we'll take it. I mean, win's a win. We finally got to check Latias off the wheel. After trying to play them for a few games. Okay, we got a Glaceon. I don't hate that. Immediately found a game. I mean, by no means am I saying it's the worst game in the world. Because there are way worse teammates out there. But I could have done more. In the Wheel's defense, Myth has been hoping for a Delphox game for the longest time. So if anything, it was like fate was rigged against Myth getting to see a Delphox game. Alright, and we were first pick, so if our team doesn't, like, go defender or supporter, it's on them. Because I'm sure we aren't going to have one because we didn't go one. I mean, there's one. If our Cramorant went, like, Blastoise. Blastoise is banned. We just need some other front line. So we have two people, us and Cramorant, like to sit back behind our front line. Wigglytuff is a front line, but can't do it all on their own. And then we have two that like to poke the back line. So, okay. Meowth is jungle, so we have a Wigglytuff and a Mimikyu. We'll throw in a lane and just start seeing where things flush out. If people put in their lanes. That's also a big if. Should run Freeze Dry. Unfortunately, there were 4 seconds left when I read that. And did not have time to lock it in. Or would give it a shot. But Wigglytuff is kind of a defender, all-rounder-esque. They are a frontline brawler. I think they're not going to have a fun game against the enemy's comp, personally. Okay, so I'm going top lane, so if our Mimikyu plays, they go bot lane, so we don't have 2 attackers on lane. Was my thought process there. Yeah, another, like, or just a defender instead of Cramorant, I think would be... So I do really like having Meowth and Mimikyu. That is good pressure we apply to them. But we have no one to stop the pressure they apply to it. On the flip side, we don't have anyone really for their Latios and Latias to just dump Draco Meteors or whatever into. So they can't get as charged up. I mean, I'm not stacking, I don't think, but I'll score some points. for one of them to poke this way while I'm fully charged on spears. There you go, Espeon. You're the lucky winner of 8 icicle spears. Our Mimikyu is playing like their jungle. Which I almost thought they were. It was so convincing. Like, it was a really good rotation in their defense. And, like, actually clutched it up for the top lane. Oh, Icicle Spear is nuts. Oh, that's gonna hurt. So, our jungle Meowth is a little bit of a question mark. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of rotated solely to help them. Just because I didn't want them to be the unfortunate victim to circumstance. Oh, well, we're dead here. But Mimikyu got it, so we'll take that trade, I guess. For them to immediately not follow up on. So, less, I guess. Selfishly, I'm kind of just rotating this way to get some farm. So we stay on pace with levels, but I think I regretted my decision immediately because there was no farm to get. Thankfully, our team is popping off. I say as they start getting wiped. Yeah, their Espeon is level 11. That is a problem. So I feel like I was reasonable in that regard of like, we need to get levels. Because yes, they have a pretty substantial level advantage. And our Meowth is still parked by an objective that's not yet spawned. Oh, yeah, we're in danger. Don't worry. Got the Regieleki. They're just gonna TP back and stop. Again, our biggest issue is just level. There we go. Meant to look at the level. 11, 10. Yeah. They have pretty much a... Well... That's on me. That's on me. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect 3 of them to be sitting in the grass there. But that one's on me. I was like, if it's one we can get away, we get mean looked and just deleted by 3 of them. So it's like, well, again, not much I can do there other than just not being there in the first place. And now we push their bot goal. Why is Mimikyu on their mid goal? Why are we pushing here? Like, I know my push was silly as well, but I feel like that one was even more random because, like, they're more likely to be there because we saw that they were there. Oh, don't worry. Our Mimikyu's busy throwing a temper tantrum. Did I play well? Absolutely not. Am I gonna act like a child and throw the last 2 minutes of the game? Absolutely not. Go ahead and stand there. I mean, there is, if you can type !Discord, it'll pop up. If not, I will do it in a second once I finish scoring here. Meowth, if you want to actually help me against this Blaziken. Thank you. We did what we had to do, it doesn't matter. There we go. There we go. And that should pop up the link for you, Hoop. Okay. Did more than I thought. I mean, we'll take it. Weird win, but again, we'll take it. A win is a win. Look at that, 800. We will be wrapping it up there, though. We got to 800, ending on a win. Not gonna tempt fate any. But we will be back tomorrow with some more Unite. Excuse me. But yeah, really, I kind of want to check our record on the evening, because despite the tomfoolery of excuse me, of teammates. I feel like we had a pretty solid even. Okay, so that's solo mode, ranked. 1, 2, 2 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 2, 4 and 2, 5 and 2, 6 and 2. Absolutely will take that. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with some more Unite. Just a normal Unite stream, no gimmicks, even though people seemingly didn't want us to do the wheel with the bans and picks from our teammates. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Until then, I do hope everyone has a great rest of y'all's Wednesdays and a great start to y'all's Thursdays. But until next time, as always, peace.